Hey, this is Kate Nudd. Again, we are going over a continuing education class that I took, a cool twist on hot stone massage. So let's go over. It's 1.5 continuing education hours. Let's see here. So the description says, if we were to turn to hot stone massage upside down and make it cold, learning healing power of cold stone therapy and how it can affect the body on a deeper plane, you'll find your perceptions of cold shift as you discover how to gently challenge the body systems and the intrinsic healing process and take your client to a new level of healing. So a little bit about the instructor. His name is Bruce Boltz. Bruce Boltz is the founder of Spiral Physical LLC and the founding member of Deep Freeze Team LLC. He is a licensed massage therapist in the states of New York, Florida, and North Carolina, and maintains his board certification in therapeutic massage and bodywork. Boltz has been a deep tissue stone educator since 1999 and has taught active isolated stretching since 2004. Learn more at www.spiralphysical.com. So that is like the basic information of the introduction to the class. So I chose this one because at my place of work, I work at a spa location. I'm not allowed legally to say which one. I am a licensed massage therapist in New York, in the Rochester, New York area. So let's click the video. And as you can see, I have already done this. So I'm just going to go and click on here. So here it was so copyright, it is Bon Vital Wellness for Your Skin. This company in June 6th, 7th, and 8th, 2011, they did a interview process. So I'm going to state right now, copyrights go to Bon Vital because they're the ones that produced us, and copyrights go to ABMP because they're the ones that what's the word I'm looking for? Put it up through their thing. Okay, so let's see, what did I learn? So as I was taking notes, this thing took me about how many hours? I don't see the hours right now. Jeez, I knew I wrote it down somewhere. Gee. Well, it took me 11:32 p.m. to 3:22 p.m. So let's see, 11, 12, 1, or that's probably actually a.m. is what I meant, 3:22 a.m. So, or was it, did I start in the a.m.? I don't remember. Anyways, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think this one took about like 4 hours or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, so it was 1.5 credit hour, continuing education credit hours, and it took about like 4 hours. Apparently I didn't write it down clearly enough. Okay, so they went over different things. They went over like lava and basalt. stones are in the same category of stones. And they hold the heat better, and then white marble stone holds the cold better. He did not give any scientific information to back up this, and he didn't state that he was talking from personal experience. So it's like, again, it was like I was stuck in a class where it's like, let's just take the word of the instructor over scientific research. Let's see here. So he was saying healing temperatures of cold stones. So it's like he went over again how, like, if you do hot stones, it can leave you like achy and sore feeling, and it's good sometimes to do a contrast for because your body wants to stay at a homeostasis area. And they talked a lot about like deep tissue massage. Like the guy that was doing the interview, he was like, please let's discuss deep tissue and bringing like a radical change to the muscle. But the guy had done this presentation where he's like, I'm gonna just show you how to do cold stones and hot stones at the same time and do a more relaxation massage. So it was like the interview person was concerned about deep tissue, but he presented like a video where it was like, oh, like we're gonna just go over Swedish cold and hot stones today or whatever. And he talked about room temperature stones. And so I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to learn how to use room temperature stones. I'm going to learn how to use like cooling stones in different ways. And it was like, he was still doing hot stone stuff. He was talking about hot stones. And I was like, why? Why are we talking about hot stones when I just want to know about cold stones? So like, I felt like the title was misleading because it should have been like cool and hot stone massage or whatever combination or something, like a cool twist on hot stone massage. Like, I don't know, like the description made it seem more like it's like, oh, we're gonna talk more about the benefits of cold stone massage, and then you can apply that to your practice or try to get your spa location, if you work for a spa, to get into cooling stones or whatever, not just doing hot stones. But the misconception I have experienced in life is sometimes when you talk to your bosses or other people, they have a bee in their bonnet and they're like, you try to be like, there are health benefits if you do like a hot and cold stone therapy, because like even hydrotherapy can have like holistic health benefits or whatever. So they went over a lot of deep tissue stuff. They went over like slides of like showing you like pictures of how like this is the position for applying cooling stones or whatever. So it seemed like it was a lot of information. So let me just like show you a snippet of the video, maybe. Like, okay, wait, that. Okay, let's just like, yeah, here we go. So he put like the hot stones.
Now I just want to undrape the leg that we're going to be working on.
He put hot stones initially underneath the sheet
so
of the leg.
Not to disturb the stones that were underneath the leg. We had to move the one slightly that was underneath the calf at this point. So we're taking the larger stone right now. I usually use this sheet a little bit to support the inside of the leg because my hand is cold from being inside the ice. So it's the back of my hand. Shall take a deep breath and exhale.
And these stones were in the ice, and he like dried them off a little bit.
First you place without movement, and it's firm pressure. And then you start gliding up the leg if your client doesn't seem to have had a negative response to that temperature change. And as you flip the stone, it's immediate pressure on the way back up. You don't glide a cool stone back lightly if you're not certain of how your client is going to take that temperature change. Then I'm going to switch the stone into the other hand to work the inside of the leg. Okay, nice and slow pace, again, when you're working with cool stones. When I'm transitioning down to the lower leg, I'm going to switch out for the smaller stone now, because most of the temperature is out of this larger cool stone. So then I'm moving my body back to get back into better body biomechanical position and apply the cool stone. Remember that it always starts with the back of the hand first, then the application. And when somebody knows the treatment is really about the cool stones, you don't have to tell them to take a deep breath every time that you apply the stone, because they expect that. The back of the hand just tells them where the application is going to start from. And then I'm going to switch the stone into the other hand, open the leg up a little bit more, working the stone up the leg. And then we're going to redrape this leg, reposition it under the stone that was initially under the calf and Achilles area.
So anyways, that's a brief segment of the video. So if this class interests you, there are again, a lot of health benefits from doing hydrotherapy, hot and cold. Unfortunately, I don't have any scientific research to back this up. So I thought this class was overall a decent one, because I felt okay, I got this one done in approximately 4 hours. But it was a 1.5 hour continuing education class. So to me, I still should have gotten 4 hours of continuing education credits for it, but it didn't take 10 hours or 8 hours. But again, I had to pause the video and take notes, because ABMP, they do have this thing where there's 10 questions after each thing, whether it's a reading material or a video or whatever. So if I didn't take notes, I wouldn't have been able to answer the questions. And I think there was at least one question where it was I did not know the answer to, in the interview process, the question or the information wasn't clearly stated and put an emphasis on it. So I was when I was going over the questions, I was what do you what's the answer to this question? So I guessed, but I still passed the quiz at the end. So I would give this probably a, if you were taking a test of you need to get 100% to get an A, I would give this a 50% rating, where it's it was 50% worth my time. Because for me to get 100% worth my time, I need my continuing education class. When you say it's going to take 1.5 continuing education hours, it better take 1.5 continuing education hours. And if you have a low comprehension level, then you need to be able to pause the video and take notes, so that way you can pass the quiz at the end, because some people, they have to like write things themselves to learn, right? You can't just watch a video and accumulate or absorb all the information into your brain. And it seems like New York State or people in charge of the continuing education classes, they think, oh, you should be good. You can like hear everything and you learn automatically from hearing. But like some people are hands-on for learning. So overall, I did think it was a good class. I learned more about cold stones. I didn't learn much about room temperature stones though, so I'm just like, how do you apply? And he kept mentioning deep tissue stone, like using cold stones for deep tissue or something. So I'm just like, well, how do you do that? Like, do you do room temperature stones to do deep tissue on people? Like, because I know in the past when people have done a hot stone massage on me and they used hot stones to work out my knots, it made me feel completely achy and sore the next day. So, side note is, if you ever get a hot stone massage, make sure it's only a Swedish massage, because like, do not do deep tissue where you're getting in deep into the muscles, because that's what was made clear in this class. Heat opens up your pores. It allows people to go super deep into the muscles. Cooling stones like causes a temperature change more in the body, so your body has to like come back to homeostasis. So like it's helping bring a change in the body. So I was getting ideas of potentially like, hey, would be cool in a spa setting if people want more holistic health, if spas did a thing where they allowed cooling stones. Is because like, if you have like really bad hot summer days, have you ever wanted someone to massage you and be like, I wish someone could massage me and help cool me off? Well, there, you like ask for cooling stones, because that's what cooling stones are. So there's like different ways to do the cooling stones. Like, you can apply it in ice water, that's gonna be like more freezing temperature, or you can have like you could just put like ice in something and then put the stones in and like wipe it off and it'll be more cooling. Or it could be even like room temperature stones, where it's like, oh, it's initially gonna feel cold, right? So like, if there was like a fridge, because he mentioned how like there could be a fridge in your massage therapy room where you could like stick the stones in the fridge. So like, again, overall, I learned a lot about cold stones. Wish more people would do this, because there are health benefits from doing like contrast is in temperature. But if people don't value certain services, massage therapists aren't going to do them, or even like definitely spas aren't going to do them, because they need to see the value. People need to get educated. So I guess overall, like, I would give this class like a D for passing, because it didn't take like, it did still take like more than double the time, like about 4 hours. So, but overall, I like this was one of the, like, so far one of the classes that I liked the most overall. So, hope you found this video educational. Stay tuned until next time.